You've probably met someone who walks into a room and instantly turns heads, and you can't even explain why. They didn't say a word. No flashy outfit, no grand entrance, just presence. A quiet magnetism that draws people in. Today, I'm sharing 5 powerful, science-backed, and timeless ways to become that magnetic person without saying a single word. This is Effortless Attraction, pure presence, no gimmicks. Let's dive in. Number 1, eye contact, the silent superpower. Let's start with eye contact, the silent superpower. It's something we all use every day, often without thinking. Yet, it holds incredible power when used intentionally. We've all heard the saying, the eyes are the windows to the soul. And while it may sound poetic, it carries real truth. Eye contact is one of the most immediate and powerful ways to build trust. When you look someone in the eye, you're telling them you're present, confident, and engaged. You're telling them, even without words, I see you. It communicates confidence, honesty, and presence more strongly than anything else, but there's a subtle art to it. It has to be intentional, not forced. Too little, and you seem unsure or disengaged. Too much, and it can feel intense or uncomfortable. The key is to hold someone's gaze just a moment longer than usual, not in a way that's aggressive, but calm and steady. Then, break away slowly, not suddenly or sharply. That slow release of eye contact adds a touch of intrigue, a moment of subtle presence that leaves a lasting impression. And remember, eye contact isn't just for when you're the one speaking. That's where most people get it wrong. True impact happens when you use eye contact while listening, because that's when people feel truly seen. When someone is speaking and you give them your full gaze, not staring, but being fully there, it says, I'm here. I'm with you. It builds a deep, human connection without a single word. And in a world that's constantly distracted, that kind of attention is rare and powerful. Number 2, body language, the story. You tell without speaking. Your body speaks louder than your words ever could. Before you even open your mouth, people are reading you, subconsciously, instinctively, based on the way you carry yourself, your posture, your gestures, your presence in space. They're constantly telling a story about how you see yourself and how you expect to be treated. That's why body language is so powerful. It's not just about how others see you. It's about how you influence the room without saying a single word. It all starts with posture. Stand tall, not rigid, not tense, but upright, grounded, shoulders back, relaxed, chin level, not pointing up in arrogance, not down in insecurity, just centered. That one adjustment alone, your posture, can shift how people respond to you. You're signaling strength, not aggression, confidence, not ego. And it's not just about standing, it's how you sit, how you walk, how you take up space. Confident body language doesn't shrink. It doesn't fidget or apologize for existing. It owns space calmly and respectfully. Then there are your gestures, what your hands are doing when you speak or listen. Keep your arms open, relaxed. Crossed arms send a subtle signal. Defensiveness, discomfort, even disinterest. But when your hands are visible and your movements are open, you're telling people, I'm approachable, I'm here. Move with purpose. Avoid the nervous tics, foot tapping, fidgeting, playing with your sleeves. These habits may seem small, but they add up. They create an impression of nervous energy, even if your words are calm. The solution? Slow down. That's the golden rule of powerful body language. Calm, smooth, deliberate movements show control. They show you're comfortable in your own skin, and that comfort is contagious. People trust those who look like they trust themselves. Confidence doesn't have to shout. In fact, it's often quiet. It shows up in how you carry yourself when no one's watching, or when everyone is. So remember, your body is always speaking. The question is, what story is it telling? Number 3, presence, the power of being fully here. In a world full of noise, distraction, and constant interruption, presence has become a rare quality. And because it's rare, it's magnetic. Real presence isn't about saying the right thing or having perfect timing. It's about being fully here, fully in the moment, without splitting your attention between what's happening now and the next thing on your to-do list. True presence means you're not rehearsing your response while someone else is speaking. You're not checking your phone. You're not drifting into your own thoughts or scanning the room. You're right here, with them. And when you give someone that kind of undivided attention, something powerful happens. People feel it instantly. They feel seen. They feel important. And because we all crave that kind of focused attention, they naturally start to lean in. They're drawn to it, drawn to you. It's one of the simplest ways to elevate your presence in any room, conversation, or interaction. Not by trying harder to impress, but by simply being more present. But don't confuse presence with passiveness. Being fully present isn't about sitting still and being quiet. It's not zoning out or waiting your turn to speak. It's an active state. It's awareness. It's curiosity. It's confidence that doesn't need to dominate. And that's what makes it powerful. When you're present, you're telling the world, I'm comfortable here. I don't need to escape this moment. You're saying, through your calm attention, that you're grounded, that you're not rushing to prove anything, and that silence doesn't make you nervous. And that kind of quiet confidence is unforgettable. Presence is the difference between a conversation you forget in 5 minutes and one that sticks with you for weeks. It turns a brief exchange into a lasting impression. So in your next interaction, challenge yourself to be fully here. Not planning, not performing, just present. That alone can change everything. Number 4, energy, the invisible force. You carry energy as invisible, but unmistakable. You can't always see it, but you sure can feel it. Have you ever been around someone and just felt good in their presence even before they said a word? That's their energy. It's subtle, but undeniable. It's in the way they walk, the way they breathe, the way they carry themselves. Their energy speaks the moment they enter a room, before they even say anything. You might not be able to pinpoint exactly what it is, but you feel it. You notice it. And that's the power of energy. Here's the secret, though. You don't need to be loud or outgoing to have a magnetic presence. In fact, quiet confidence is often 10 times more powerful. Energy isn't about volume. It's about authenticity. It's about being grounded in who you are. And it starts with something simple, your breath. Take a deep breath. Breathe deeply from your belly, not shallow and fast from your chest. When you breathe deeply, you send a message to your body and to those around you that you're relaxed, centered, and in control. This simple shift can completely change how you feel and how others experience you. Next, smile. But not just any smile. Smile when it's genuine. You don't have to be grinning all the time, but a natural warm smile when the moment calls for it speaks volumes. It's a sign of openness and approachability. And then, pay attention to how you move. Move like someone who knows exactly who they are, who's comfortable in their own skin. When you move with intention, slow, calm, purposeful. You radiate a different kind of energy. You're not rushing, you're not forcing, you're just being. And that's magnetic. People are drawn to energy that feels stable, grounded, and true. So remember, your energy is powerful. It speaks long before your words do. And when you harness it, when you breathe with intention, smile with authenticity, and move with purpose, you become a force that draws others in naturally. It's not about being bigger. It's about being yourself in the most magnetic way possible. Number 5, style and self-respect, the power of how you show up. Style isn't about following the latest fashion trends. It's about something deeper. It's about self-respect. What you wear, how you present yourself, and how you take care of your appearance communicates more than you think. It's not about having the most expensive brands or the flashiest wardrobe. You don't need to break the bank to look put together. What's most important is intentionality. When you dress, think about what fits you well, what makes you feel strong, and what truly represents who you are. Your clothes should serve as a reflection of your inner confidence, not as a mask or something you wear just because it's in style. When you step into a room, people notice how you show up for yourself. It's not just about the outfit, it's about the attention to detail. Are your clothes clean? Are they well maintained? Do your shoes look cared for? Do you take the time to make sure your grooming is on point, even if it's just a little bit of effort each day? Because here's the truth. These things matter. They speak before you even say a word. They send a signal that you respect yourself. And when you respect yourself, others can't help but notice. But here's the kicker. Your style doesn't need to be loud to be powerful. It should say, I respect myself, and I don't need to shout to be seen. You don't have to wear bright colors, flashy logos, or oversized accessories to get attention. Sometimes, the most understated, simple style is the most powerful. It's a quiet confidence. It's about wearing what makes you feel like the best version of yourself, not someone else's version of cool. And that's when your style becomes truly magnetic. So next time you get dressed, remember, it's not just about the clothes, it's about the respect you have for yourself. Because when you show up with intention and confidence, your style speaks volumes before you ever open your mouth. Remember, true magnetism isn't about performing. It's about aligning with who you truly are and letting your quiet confidence shine through. You don't need to dominate the room to own it. Eye contact, body language, presence, energy, style. Master these, and you'll become effortlessly magnetic. No words required. If this video resonated with you, drop a like and subscribe for more content on confidence, personal growth, and real connection. Until next time, stay grounded, stay real, and let your presence speak louder than words.